Engel here with Creative Scrapbooker magazine and another technique taster. Today I'm going to show you how I've created this grid layout using grid design, and I'm going to show you how the grid design is really flexible and a great way to start when you're sort of stuck and not sure where to go. It also provides a great canvas for all of the different elements and pieces that come in the Gather at Home collection. Our 12 by 12 pages are actually a series of 3 by 3 squares, right? 4, 8, 12, 16 squares we have here. So if we start thinking of the page as not 12 by 12, but 16 little canvases that we can use, it sort of shifts your mind on how you can put together a page. So I guess we could take each square, and you could, if you had a lot of photos, just laying down your photos in this 12 by 12 grid and, you know, put a title in here, and you end up with, oh, this is kind of fun, isn't it? You do have a large photo, is you can think of these 4 ones here as being a square where you could put in, you know, that larger photo. We could get rid of these guys here, right? And then we have all these little mini canvases on this side here that we can start to do some embellishing with, right? Within the Gather collection, they have a lot of pre-printed elements. They come usually, this size. They usually come in this size, but you can trim some of them down, right, into that grid. So we could fit it in there. The smaller elements we can fit in here, and then we can embellish this even further, can't we? We could take just pieces of cardstock that comes in the collection, and we could fill our squares with cardstock, couldn't we? So here we have it. It's like, how easy was that to create a scrapbook page from the grid design? But if you want to, you know, sort of take it to the next level, what we can do is start embellishing some of these little canvases. And we can do that, you know, with the sticker pack. We could take some of the elements in the collection as well. I cut them out, the paper elements. One thing I like to do is I want some of the elements off the stickers to pop off the page. So I will put the stickers on some heavier Creative Scrapbooker Superstock. I'm going to use my Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L, and I'm going to, you know, put an element on here. And so then I could simply put this on here. It pops off the page. Another fun element, right? If you want to use some of these stickers, these ones that are a little more difficult to fussy cut, what I do is I rub it against some fabric, so my apron, to get rid of some of the stickiness. And then I'll put the foam squares on the back. So now we can, we've got our square with our paper, we've got a square from the paper pack, and then we can add, you know, some further embellishments. And this is where we can create a little bit of excitement and visual tension, is we can take some of these elements and we can overlap the grid design, right? So what I've done is I've transferred this design and just laid it on top of a page of white cardstock. So what I've done now is I took a piece of the collection, paper from the collection, and I've cut a 6 by 6 square. I wanted to have a bit of a border around my photo just because it's a little bit, you know, it's got the plain white wall behind there, and I wanted to frame it and help it to pop off the page. The thing I'm going to do is I've taken a piece of this paper, I love this, from the Gather at Home collection. It has all of these elements on the back, but so I just kind of snuck a corner piece here, and I fussy cut it out using my Tonic Studio scissors. I have a couple different pairs here. Cut out a few of these pieces, and we're gonna I'm going to use some of the Scrapbook Adhesives foam squares behind these to raise them up. I also took one of the elements from the collection and put some foam squares behind it. and stuck it there. And then what I did was I took some of this paper that I used behind and I just made some curls. I'll show you how I did that. You take the scissors and you carefully just pull. So it's ribbon curling really, right? So you'll see this one is giving me a gentle curve. This one actually splits the paper, which is kind of fun. This scissor, but it makes it curlier. Now if you want it that thick, that works. Or after I've curled it, I've split it into two. I just find the thinner it is, you run a risk of ripping, but you can certainly try to go as thin as you want. It's just a little piece of scrap paper that you're using. And so I'm just very gently curling the ends, just like ribbon curling, rolling my way down, and you get some really fun little curlicues to stick in behind flowers, embellishment, clusters, that sort of thing. So here you have it, my grid layout using the Gather at Home collection. And you can see that this came together really quickly, and I could have done it in a variety of ways. So I'm kind of in the mood now for grid scrapbooking. So I think I'm gonna go try a few more layouts. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. If you are looking for more inspiration as far as design goes, check out our Sketchy Challenge group on Facebook as well. I design a sketch monthly, and I think we have 5,000 or 7,000 people that are part of our group, and they're posting what their inspiration and how they've been inspired by sketches as well. So follow along with Creative Scrapbooker for more ideas and a lot of fun.